this is the first cow, the cow that started the herd. It's called Kakop. We like it so much, you know. It's our first cow.
So it's the grandmother of
Yes, it's our grandmother. And it is still performing. It is still performing so well. And if I don't tell you and you look at all of them, you cannot tell unless I've told you. And your question was why is it nutrition so crucial in the livestock production? Nutrition, actually, when even we look at the cost of production, it contributes close to 75% cost of production. So actually it goes even beyond that. It can contribute to 80% cost of production. Nutrition is very core in that. Despite the fact even others are core like breed, and the housing is also core, plus the health. But nutrition is very core in that, you know, it clearly determines the vigor. The breed may be good. It clearly supports the vigor of that particular. The vigor may be good because the breed is good, but then it supports the growth rate. It supports the feed conversion rate, because if you've given a good nutrition, the rate at which this feed is going to be converted, if you've created enough microflora in the stomach of this animal, the rate at which this feed is going to be digested and even converted into nutrients and absorbed is going to be so high. And we look at the different ingredients that or nutrients that can contribute to that. So nutrition is very crucial. We don't just feed for the sake of feeding. And once you don't feed so well, this animal is going to grow a little bit stunted. They will not grow to your expectation. They will not, because remember I told you there is an objective that we are targeting. We've got a breeding objective. So if your nutrition is not very, very crucial and you're not doing it rightly, the chances are very high that you're not going to achieve your breeding objective, despite of having a very good breed, despite of having a very good structure like this one, and despite of also doing the preventative treatments and even the curative treatments. As long as nutrition is not good, you will not get a result out of it. And more still, if nutrition is good, the chances that your animals, it boosts immunity. The chances that your animals are going to be strong enough to be resistant to certain diseases is going to increase. So with proper nutrition, you're sure that your animals are not going to fall sick. You're sure of having better productivity. You're sure of having, in terms of growth and in terms of milk production, and you're sure that your animals are going to reach the puberty age at the right time. And probably I would like to give you an example. The cows I talked about, the ones I talked about, Margaret, they are mixed in within there. Margaret, Liz, Mukisa, that came into heat before they clicked a yam. You know, I remember they would come into heat and we don't give them, and I don't inseminate them. Then they came into heat the second time. I refused to inseminate. Then the third time I was like, now enough is enough. Let me inseminate. So it was after inseminating, I didn't look at my records before I inseminated, which was not right. It was wrong of me. I didn't look at the records. So then I decided to inseminate. And after inseminating, I discovered that I had inseminated them before they made a year, which is not allowed. They were supposed to be at least 15 months, but I inseminated them before even they clicked 12. And I had used, because they were huge animals, I had used the Holstein Friesian. They know the Holstein Friesian. These are the giant Friesians. So I started getting worried that the cows may not be able to calve down normally or to produce normally. So, but still, despite of that, I did not deny them of the right ration when they are pregnant. Because usually we even help this animal develop its udder as it grows as a heifer. So I gave them the right nutrition. Surprisingly, they all calved down normally and well, without getting any dystochias. So now, I urge farmers out there. At times, we need to learn from others. We need to be trained how things are done. I'm that one person, despite the fact I'm speaking technical. But for me, I usually visit others and I usually learn. Learning is like fire. You don't say, I've learned much, I don't want to learn anymore. Every time you visit or you go, you learn something new. So I'm urging farmers out there to come and we can train them how to improve their dairies and their performance in their dairy herd.